Hey everyone, Carlos over at bareboardtraders.com. Let's go over our recap today on MU and FSLR. Two great stocks off our watch list. We had plenty of stocks to watch this morning, but a lot of them didn't have no direction or were very choppy or didn't get any volume. So MU started to show some action right at the open. It started to sell off. Then it did this pullback to the BWAP. Then it started selling off again. So we waited our usual 5 minutes before jumping into any trade. Once this broke the VWAP, we got in short, and then we started riding the action towards this moving average here. So took some profits out on the way down. Actually, I wanted to get out here. I didn't catch it. I got filled actually around here. That's what you see two triangles there. Then from there, it pulled back. It started selling off again. The next candle took some off here once it made a newer low. And then the rest over here. I left about 150 shares, I think it was, just in case this will bounce off this moving average and head towards this average or even lower. It didn't do that, so I just took the rest out here. But again, a great trade. We waited the 5 minutes, which was key here, because if I would have got it in anywhere around here, I would have been stopped out here. So waiting that 5 minutes was perfect. And this is an example where, you know, being patient and waiting that, that 5 minutes works out. In some cases, it doesn't. Some cases, this thing just keeps going down, never gives you a chance to get in. But, having a great entry is a huge part of being able to stay in a trade and, and capitalize. The next trade I had was on FSLR. Andrew called this as a short on the chat room. And actually, this one would have been even another great short right at 9:35 at the open. It did this kind of engulfing pattern on the 1 minute chart right here, and then it danced around the VWAP, and then it started selling off right around 9:35. So this would have also been a great trade. So we missed that because we were doing trading MU, but Andrew called it around here. We didn't get the best entry, so I went very small. I went only 500 shares, knowing that I was gonna have to give this a lot of room in case it wanted to do a pullback. It did just that. It pulled back to this moving average, and then it started selling off really nicely. Sold off here. I was expecting to get to this moving average, but I always keep in mind that if I don't hit the line, anything close to it, it's an area. So like Andrew says, so I took some profits off right away. I really didn't like that price action at this point, and I was not going to hold this back up to this moving average or I break even. So I just took out the rest here. If we would have had a better entry, and Andrew talks about this in his recap today, we could have survived this pullback. Or if we had anything over here, we would have been all out already, because that's just a great move. But since we didn't have the best entry, we couldn't capitalize on this move all the way down to previous day close and even lower. So, but overall, again, for the day that it was, we didn't have a lot of watch lists that were active. So these two were great to capitalize on. Since we have a little time left, let me show you a trade that I almost took, and I'm glad I didn't. Because what happens, I was done with my day at 9:46 a.m. So, you're in the green, you're feeling good, and it's like, okay, well, let's see what else is out there we can take advantage of. And we're looking at CPB, and I almost got in right here. So by getting in there, what I would have done was I would have been chasing it, because here, the best entry would have been around the VWAP, waiting for this to happen and consolidate again, and then take advantage of this move. But I almost got in here with about 1,000 shares, and then this just happened. So very glad that I was disciplined. I said, you know what, I made my money for today. Yeah, 600, it's not 1,000, but 600, it's kind of, you're in the middle of like, okay, I can still keep trading. It's still early. Let me see what else I can get. But then this would have made my trading today, my profits, 400 instead of 634. So again, just when you hit your goal, sometimes it's better to just walk away, do your recap, and just keep that money in your pocket. So I'm very proud that I did not take this trade today. All right, guys, that's all for today, and let's see what the market gives us tomorrow. Thank you.